Yeah, lots of smoke, lots of smoke. Alright, that'll do for that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they get hot really fast. G'day, my name's Darryl Webb, and today we're having a look at the Warrior 3S. This is the Warrior 3. No, you're not seeing double, these guys are very similar. I would normally do every specification and build quality and that, but you know what? I've already done that with the Warrior 3, and these torches are so similar, I'll just put a link in the description of that. So instead of doing that, we'll have a bit of fun with them. The main difference between these two is, I'll go over the differences, but the main one is, this one has a small sensor in it, but this one doesn't. Now the proximity sensor is meant to make the light, if you blockage in front of it or put it against something, it's meant to make the light dim down, so the heat doesn't become an issue. So now, we'll have some fun with that. Let's put it in some real world scenarios, you know. Maybe it's where like a sheet's fallen over it, or someone's put it on the coffee table, and let's see if the proximity sensor really works and stops anything dangerous happening, and let's see if the one without sensor does actually make anything dangerous happen. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, the main differences you're going to see between these guys are the Warrior 3S has a much more gentle bezel. I'm guessing that's meant to be so it's more pocket friendly. You know, these are meant to be carried in your pocket. So the bezel's not as aggressive, as you will know. You can see the bezel's a lot more aggressive on the Warrior 3. Obviously the sensor, and that means there is a couple of little differences in the menu. For instance, not menu, but in its UI. If you hit the proximity sensor, you can double tap and that disables it until it's turned off, and then turn back on, it re-enables it. Besides that part, these are the same torch essentially. They have the same magnetic charging direct to the back of the light. They have the same 2300 lumen output. They have the same light settings and run times, the 55 hours or 55 days of moonlight mode. The same customized 21700 batteries. For all intensive purposes, the tint, everything is pretty much the same. As I said, if you really want to have a good look at and know all that stuff, I'll put a link up there to the review I did on the Warrior 3, and that has all its specifications and build quality in that. Alrighty, I'm shaking everything. Alright, we've got the Warrior 3 and the Warrior 3S. Actually, wait, while that's doing that, I will turn the heat tracking off with the hottest spot. Now the thermal camera only measures up to 80 degrees, so it's not going to see me there full heat. But anyway, let's go turbo. Turbo for the Warrior 3S. It's going on turbo 2 now. Now I'm not looking through the thermal camera because I can't see what's going on. But this scenario, this would be, they're on turbo, the light was completely cold, so only just turned on, and then sit it on the table. Just pretend it's a coffee table. This is just a bit of MBF, and I'm hoping the thermal camera picks something up and shows a bit of the heat difference. I'm actually seeing a little bit of smoke wafting out of the Warrior 3. So far nothing on the, oh, there's definitely some smoke going on there. The Warrior 3S, I'm not seeing anything yet. There's only a tiny little bit of smoke, but it is there. I can see it coming up from the back. Alright, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Alright, so I did leave a little tiny burn ring. Yeah, the light's warm, it's not crazy. So it didn't take long to do that little bit of damage. Let's get a bit of fabric and see how that does with that. Okay, you can still see the Warrior 3, the one on the left, is still carrying more heat. Yeah, it's a bit warm, nothing crazy, the thermal camera just shows up lots. Okay, let's kick them again. Warrior 3 on turbo, Warrior 3S on turbo. Let's see what happens. We'll definitely get some smoking happening. Oh yeah, we're getting some burning there. Alright, let's not wreck the torches, but oh yeah, it's hot. Slightly warm. Alright, that would be a good test of how it would happen if you had it in your pocket and it accidentally turned on to turbo. Okay, for my final little test, I've just got a bit of grassy debris just off the ground outside. Might have a bit of moisture. We had rain a couple of nights ago. I'll put them both on turbo and push it up against them just to try and mimic if they were put down on the ground, you know, where you're setting up your tent or something in the dark, and see what happens there. Ooh, I can immediately see smoke coming from the Warrior 3. Nothing yet come from the 3S. Yeah, lots of smoke, lots of smoke. Alright, that'll do for that. Ooh. Oh, yeah, they get hot really fast. So, Olight is having their 15-year anniversary, and they're having a flash sale at the moment. It starts at 8 PM on the 24th of April, and it goes through to 11:59 PM on the 28th of April. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time. They've also given me a code, so if you guys are interested in buying one of these, OA10. They'll give you 10% off, except for the X9R, and the products are on sale. So if you're watching this video later and the sale's over, if you put in OA10, you will get 10% off. And if you put it in now, anything that's not actually on sale, you'll get 10% off. Now with their sale, they've got, I believe this says sales products up to 40% off. So the Warrior 3S Tactical Torch, black or gunmetal grey, is up to 40% off, $125.97. I'll put a link in the description that takes you to the Olight store page. So if it is something you're interested in getting, you can get it there while it's on sale. And if it's later on and you're interested in it, you can use that discount code and that'll give you 10% off. I'm not going to do pros and cons on this guy. It's one of those things. It's, if you want the sensor model, buy the sensor model. If you want it without the sensor, buy the Warrior 3, just without the sensor. I like the sensor. I like the idea of just the safety factor. I haven't burnt anything with this one, but someone I know has with this actual light. I put it down just on the coffee table for what they thought was a brief moment, but it actually scorched quite a good ring into the coffee table. So if you're going to give one to the kids to use, or your wife, or someone who's not a torch fanatic, this one has a little extra layer of safety, and I think it's quite good. I really enjoy them. They've got the same beautiful big wide beam, the same sort of very similar tint. Everything about them, the two, is very, very similar. The aggressive bezel or the least aggressive bezel, that's a preference, a personal preference. I find either of them are good, and I'd be happy to use either of these. But I do like the new sensor model. It is an extra safety feature, and let's face it, you know, these things are pretty lively, as you've seen. On that note, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, tell me down in the comments, tell me why. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.